So the people you're listening to don't know shit, man.
Right.
The people that you respect and that you look up to don't know nothing. They're part of the problem. Okay? That's why the Heavenly Father has set up the men He set up, so they will be without excuse. But you people won't reverence the prophets and the teachers and the elders and the apostles. Okay, those that are truly entrusted by the Heavenly Father through His only begotten Son to deliver the truth of life unto you. Okay, of how the world was set up and why, and who's ruling and why, and who's going to be ruling in the end of this age, and why.
Those are the questions that Jake should have.
You should have
Like why are we in this fucked up position?
Yep.
Why we gotta, why do we gotta pay taxes? Why we gotta work? And what, they should be asking these questions, not just accepting the simple ass answers they get from Google or the simple ass answers they get from their grandma or their grandfather. They didn't have wisdom. The knowledge and the knowledge and the wisdom and the instructions wasn't given to every man. All right, it says in Amos 3:7, the Lord showed His secrets to the servants, the prophets. The prophets in these last days have the wisdom, have the truth, and can give you answers on what's going on, why it happened, when it, we don't know when, but why certain things happen, what's going on in the world. We can correlate worldwide events.
We don't know that hasn't been revealed yet. We don't know exactly that, but we know the rest.
Yeah.
We know the now and in the past.
We can correlate worldwide events to the scriptures.
Yep.
Everyone can't do that. You can go on your news and they can tell you, oh, this is going on in the Middle East and this is going on, but they can't tell you why. They can't tell you the background. We know through the Spirit, we know the background of all this shit that's happening.
And during the Cold War, Ezekiel 38 should have been out.
Yeah.
That should have been like popping.
Yeah.
That should be regular church talk. You had on the Bible, that should just be a conversation that's had.
And you know what? A lot of these people have been leaving the Christian church or these different faiths because they're not able to correlate what's going on in the world. Like they call it social injustice when Jake gets shot down. A lot of niggas was leaving the church because the preachers weren't speaking up on it. They ain't got nothing to talk about. Because they still say they're used to that same old rhetoric. Oh, just pray and believe.
They were never given those at the seminary, Salaki, but they go to these seminary schools, and they never was taught how to break the Bible down for these times. Guess where they're going? They're watching our videos, and then they're trying to find a message that they can relate to make it sound like they understand, and they don't.
And a lot of them are leaving a lot of them stop believing. Yep. They don't believe in nothing now. What they call it, agnostic. Going into witchcraft, all kind of shit.
What's the other one?
Atheists, yeah. Ain't no Jake should be atheist, but y'all people, they dwell in all type of shit, man. Following the devil.
That's what happens when you wander around to and fro without a shepherd. You're gonna be misplaced. You're gonna be
all
misguided.
over the place.
A person that has no direction, they pretty much don't know where the fuck they're going. So therefore, when they, get like that, they become hopeless, right? And when you become hopeless, you really start to develop a sense of basically not believing that there's a higher power anymore.
Yeah. Or question a higher power.
Or question if and that's in the scriptures. Where has thou loved us? Right? So some of our people, they fallen into that estate.
Yeah.
But the Most High, he didn't just completely abandon his people. He just had to punish them. And that's one thing that our people don't understand. You do all this marching, you do all this protesting, you do all this complaining, but you don't even look in the mirror. You're not looking at your own shortcomings, your own wicked doings. That the Lord tried to hold a mirror up to you through the way of his prophets, and you really don't like it. You hate it.
Yeah. The Lord compares Israel to a woman. Yeah. It's like we always talk about a woman that is takes no accountability.
Exactly.
It wasn't me. Right. Yeah, lack of faith. Yeah, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. They did it. Or so-called white man.
It wasn't me. It was a serpent that beguiled me.
Right.
But you took the message and passed it right on to Adam.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, a lot of these women, they develop that sense of lack of accountability because they're so used to men always telling them, no, you good.
Yeah.
It's always, men
That's
that
what-
have that Queen of Heaven
Yeah.
worship spirit on them.
Yeah.
That's always telling them that basically there's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
stroking their ego.
it. Stroking their egos.
I was saying that's what the serpent did.
Yeah.
Like you ain't gonna die.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's in a way of these preachers telling our people that everything's gonna be all right, speaking smooth things to them instead of telling them the truth. This is Jeremiah 8:11, for they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people, slightly saying peace, peace, when there is no peace.
Yeah.
That's why they refuse to talk about like what you was mentioning.
Current events.
They don't want to talk about certain things that actually troubles our people.
Actual perils and dangers.
Because if they actually lay everything out, they're afraid that people gonna get up and leave.
Yeah.
And that means no more money to place in their collection plate.
Look how heavy a scientist this devil is. He understands when you play happy songs, the people are more giving. When you play that, when you make them feel like shit, then you turn around and make them pat them on the back. It's okay. They still feel a little convicted, so they'll go deeper into their wallet and pay. They understand that. That's why that's a psychological thing that they it's witchcraft.
A nigga think that them giving some money to the church is the beginning of their repentance.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, okay, let
Showing
me.
see the faith,
Yeah.
showing that you, though you gave that much and you did need it, you believe the Heavenly Father's gonna give it back. They ain't got nothing to do with money like that.
I done seen Jake write
Right.
checks
Bro.
to the church, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I just seen Jake get tens of thousands of dollars. Say Jake get a settlement, they giving the church fucking $20,000 or something, man. I think y'all niggas is crazy.
My grandma did her last.
Yeah.
Ain't got a dime to her name. She gave it to the pastor.
The dime she had, right?
Right.
I've seen it too. We've all seen it.
I thought,
Been in
and
the
it was crazy. Like to me, like looking at these people, like yo, these people crazy.
Yeah.
You know, but that's the demon, that's this serpent or this devil has put out there. It continues to push. Why do you think they can't? What is it? No, they non-profit or 501(c)(3)s? Because the devil getting that cut at the end of the day. I'll let you niggas be tax exempt if you could leave these niggas confused in days. You know what I'm saying? Like
What
shit.
that's gonna do is keep them buying the
Right.
Jordan shoes,
Right.
keep them
Right.
watching the Super Bowl and the commercial ads.
Yeah.
They're gonna keep them basically keeping you Jackson asleep and going to work on Monday morning.
Right. And doing it all over, and then coming back, and then the preacher come with a different message, similar to the last one, and then you niggas is feeding right back in. Hell, y'all can keep all the money. Just keep these niggas
Yep.
dumbed down.
Yep.
Man, the devil, man, he's crafty as hell. He's cunning.
It's like a person that's constantly going through something and only coming to you because you got their fix.
Yeah.
Right.
You got that supply that they need to just temporarily fix, what they're feeling in the moment.
Yeah.
And that's why they keep coming back to you. They keep giving you money because you got what they want.
Right.
You're not giving them what they need, and you're capitalizing off of that. That's these fake phony prophets and pastors in these churches. That's them, including these so-called fake leaders. You enable these drifters and finessers and pimps.
You liaisons for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They come right in and let me introduce you to the devil so he can show you
I
how
know you
you're supposed to live life.
I know you brothers from LA. Y'all remember when it was almost like news that Magic Johnson, this is Magic Johnson's church, or they use these celebrity niggas to go to church to bring you niggas in. Like, I'm gonna go to this church because Magic Johnson go there, or Kobe go to this church, or whoever.
Remember that church over there on was it West End?
West Angeles? I know that's Magic Johnson's church.
Bishop Blake's, I think was his name. Bishop Blake's. He even had a movie filmed up in that church.
Damn.
Yeah.
But everybody in LA was mainly going to that church.
Yeah. But see, back in
Johnny Cochran was going to that
Johnny
church.
Cochran, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they had.
I went there one time. I saw Layla Rashawn up in that church. The chick that played was it Sunshine? Not Sunshine. In that movie Harlem Nights.
Delary.
Yeah,
No, that was
Layla Rashawn.
Yeah.
Her, I saw her in there, and I saw played Stevie, Jada's brother, and set it off.
Yeah.
He was there. He was in a plate in the church,
In the church.
and also Debo, Tiny Lister.
Yeah.
It was all that. The day that I went there, they was all at that church.
And when you go, it's like it's a fucking mockery because they, you know how they got, as you go to the club, they got your table ready.
Yeah.
They got their row ready. They got their pew ready.
Matter of fact, Salaki, it was a Tyler Perry movie that they shot in that church.
Yeah.
A Woman Thou Art Loose or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I bet the attention was taken off of the Lord.
Of course it was.
It ain't on the Lord when you go up in there. Everyone want to know what a nigga got on and who's that and man.
Money flowing all through that church.
Yeah, we were going to one of LA churches. It was the one that Noel Jones was at, Great Jones brother was at.
Yeah.
And I was told to put on a better shirt and a tie. I was like, damn, I'm dressed already. Like, nah, we're going to that church.
It's like
Dressed nicer.
It's almost like at least out there, and I know it's probably down south in whatever major cities. It's almost like they're in competition. Like I want to say between mid '80s to mid '90s, it was like Price.
Yeah.
Remember Price was like he was like the niggas.
Yeah.
And then it was first A&E,
Yeah.
Cecil Murray, and then it's just like it shows you the wickedness that goes on with that's just within the nigga church in LA, but just think about the world globally.
Yep.
You know how Esau aids these people to do this, to put you niggas back to sleep.
Bro, what happened in Texas? Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen.
He was like, people was asking why didn't you allow people in the church when the hurricane was happening? And this nigga said,
They
didn't ask. What?
Need to ask. The Lord didn't come down and say, hey, help the people that come to your church.
Bro.
It say, the scripture say, let me get it
Yeah.
Man, they ain't answered, bro.
That's cold.
But these
That's
are
the devil.
These are these strongholds that the prophets have to break down. To you sincere Israelites out there that's tired of being lied to, pretty much. Like you got to be like, man, you gotta go in church. And I know some bunch of jakes in there sitting up there because their wife brought them up in there, and they sitting up there looking like, man, this is some bullshit, man.
Yep.
You see out for your wallet, you gotta put your hard-earned money in
Man,
this.
it's some bullshit. Then you gotta wait for her to run her mouth for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So y'all can go eat some abomination.
Then the parking lot full. Gotta inch out like I'm telling you, it's like an event.
Galatians 6:10. It says, as we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith. You got these people that's, believers. Of course, not all of them is believers, but you got the opportunity to shelter these people from that storm. You should have just did it.
Yeah.
It can be,
It's open in case y'all want it.
These are hirelings, bro.
Yep.
When shit hits the fan, all these fake pastors and prophets, they're gonna flee, and they're gonna leave their congregation to be devoured.
Yeah.
Okay?
That blood's on their hands,
Because
right?
they themselves know within their soul that they don't have it.
Right.
Okay? So they're not gonna be able to stand in the day of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They too are gonna get met by that bear or that serpent, that lion. Okay?
It's Ezekiel 13 and 4. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the deserts.
Yep.
You have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel.
Hey, if you want to go even deeper about that, you haven't broke down the intricacies of society why it's a lie.
Right.
You got to break down all of this stuff. That's what we do. It's not just you ain't went out to the people in the hood, and you went out to the people on the street, and you went out to the people in certain neighborhoods. No. Let's go deeper and go out to the people and give out the information that they can't get on their own.
Right.
If they're too lazy to do the work, to help them see the truth. And these pastors, they just stay at the same Easter, the same Christmas, the same collection plate, the same positive, love everybody, prosperity message.
And at Easter in the Catholic Church, every year they read the Passion.
Yep,
That's
same one.
The same one.
The Lord called them foxes, man.
Yeah.
Foxes are cunning,
Yep,
they're sneaky,
quiet.
they're quiet.
Yeah.
That's a derogatory term, man.
Yeah,
They're called foxes.
It's a predatory animal.
yeah.
What you say?
Predatory.
Predatory.
Predatory, man.
Yep. They're hunters.
They're
Quiet.
hunting.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, shit, you can